Hello, my name is Jeffrey Schultz, and it's my privilege today to present this project on research for interventions for the EDU 3370 course, Differentiated Instruction of Reading for Elementary Students at Florida Southern College. To begin, a little bit about myself. I'm married to my wife Samantha, and I have two kids. We live in Citrus County here in Florida. We moved to Florida 4 years ago from the Northeast. I'm originally from New York, but for the couple of years before we moved here, I lived in New Jersey. My background is not originally in education. I have a bachelor's degree in ministry and a master's degree in human services, and I'm going into now my fourth school year working for the Citrus County School District. The grades that I've taught, I was started my journey in first grade, moved to a different school for fourth grade, and then looped up with those students for fifth grade. I am planning on continuing in fifth grade for this upcoming school year. And then I also have listed there that I am ESE and reading endorsed. A little bit about myself. Let's learn a little bit about Garrett. Garrett is a 10-year-old student who is in fifth grade at Central Ridge Elementary School. He's outgoing, he's personable, and the teachers enjoy having him in class. Garrett has moved to three different schools over the last 3 years. Prior to being at Central Ridge for fifth grade, he was at two different schools in Tampa. He lives in Citrus Springs with his mother and his younger sister, Tabitha. He loves being outside, and some of his favorite hobbies include swimming, camping, and hiking. Garrett struggles with reading. His reading is at a first grade level, and he has no formal IEP or 504 at this time. Moving on to Garrett's assessment scores. As you can see here, he's taken a number of state assessments, and some of the results are listed here for some of the assessments that he's taken. For his early reading attitude survey, his raw score was 33, resulting in a score of 68%. For his phonemic awareness assessment, some of those are perfect for rhyming and identifying beginning sounds, but from there it begins to have some challenges. Identifying ending sounds, 8 out of 10. Middle sounds, 6 out of 10. And then substituting middle sounds, 4 out of 10. For his vocabulary assessment within the text, 4 out of 10. His PSI, he scored 11 out of 26, with difficulties in short vowels, digraphs, blends, and common long vowels. Running record 58 words per minute. And then as you see there, the comprehension assessment, listening, 13 out of 25, independent, 18 out of 25. Thinking about Garrett and intervening in Garrett, as I said, Garrett is at a very low reading level for a fifth grader. The major areas that will assist Garrett's comprehension and his fluency would be found in focusing in on phonics and vocabulary. Our focus will be on decoding with vowel consonants. And there are many ways that we will make this happen. Some activities would focus in on digital resources and using many of the digital resources to assist Garrett with his comprehension and fluency. Additional activities include interest-based reading, word maps, possible sentences, and alphabet matching. In addition to these things, a major component for Garrett's intervention is to continue tracking Tier 3 data and recommend him to the ESE specialist as he has no current 504 or IEP. In reflecting on some of the things that I've learned for Garrett, one area that stood out to me is reading readiness. And one source that I wanted to share here to begin: students learn better if tasks are a close match for their skills and understanding of a topic. This stood out to me in Garrett's place because Garrett is currently at a first grade reading level and is expected to complete tasks as a fifth grade student. An additional source that I put here for reading readiness emphasized the importance of print awareness, the ability to understand that the print on paper represents words that carry meaning. One additional quote there: a curriculum that is good for students pushes them a bit beyond what they find easy or comfortable. In thinking through specific research based interventions for Garrett and our ultimate goal, our focus and intervention is on targeted instruction based on learning gaps and meeting Garrett's need in individual and in small group settings. As I stated before, there is a priority for Garrett to have Tier 3 interventions. At Tier 3, the goal is remediation of existing problems and prevention of more severe problems or the development of secondary concerns as a result of persistent problems. Garrett has significant gaps that need to be remediated. And so our goal is to see the gap of fluency and comprehension between where Garrett is now and where he should be as a fifth grade student continue to close. Thank you so much for your time. Here are some of my references